The Phemba and Nkisi are traditional figures created by native carvers in Congo. Not influenced by Western culture, it is deemed valuable by art collectors, deemed untouched by civilization. Although the Congolese people did not have fancy guns or pray to a Christian god, they were full of rich tradition and stories and identity. Before the atrocities that the colonizers committed on the African native population, they used these figures to pray for protection from illness, crop devastation, and fertility, used as a charm for empowerment and not for safety from the horrors of colonialism. The Phemba were figures used as a generative force, which is responsible for female fertility, used by the Ngaga de Fomba, a traditional diviner. While the Nkisi are used as power figures, they're used to afflict and to heal others, a symbol of power for protection of the unknown. The colonial era was a period of time in which Western monarchies ventured into what we know as Africa, North America, and the Caribbean for natural resources. As industrialization grappled the economies of Western countries, resources were becoming more valuable than ever before. Due to this, a scramble for Africa occurred. Africa had mountains, caves, and lakes full of rich minerals such as coal, granite, gold, silver, and diamonds. Deemed valuable by the Europeans who scrambled to take control of Africa for the pure exploitation of its lands and people. To make even more profit, they used cheap and expensive labor. The labor force was the local people. The natives eventually became enslaved and their lives forever changed for hundreds of years. The Femba was changed from having no clothes to being dressed in European clothing. The Western influence has changed the visualization of the figure, although still used for the same purpose and no longer had any resemblance of its traditional past. The power figures that were used for the protection for the colonizers were called the mangaka. It only had a skirt and a beard. It still had a cavity in the stomach for raw materials to be placed inside, but now more familiar things were put inside rather than the more traditional spices and herbs.